Hi everybody, I'm Paige Hayes from the Short-Term Rental and Airbnb Furniture and Design Facebook group and also the owner of Hayes & Company Interiors. I get a lot of questions about how I make the design boards and the mood boards that I share with the group. So I thought I would do a video showing you how you can do them yourself because it's actually really easy. Tool that I use is Canva, which is really amazing. Just because you can do so many things with it. Like I use it for everything. I'm using it like actually constantly. But what it's great for is for design boards. It's also really good for other like marketing things that you can do for your STR, which maybe, I don't know, like maybe we'll do some videos about that later down the line if anybody's interested. This is my first tutorial video. Full disclosure, I've never done one of these before. So stick with me, and if you enjoy it, then we can do some more. So Canva, it is important to have the Canva Pro subscription. The free subscription doesn't have the same tools. So it's only $13 a month. It's really not that much for what you're getting, like the access that you're getting. And it's totally worth it. I will post the link to sign up at the end of this video, and I do get a very small commission for anybody who signs up through my link. So if you enjoy the things that I post, or if you enjoy this video, if you find it helpful, it would mean a lot to me if you could use the link that I provide. Right, so let's just roll on into this here. When you are on the home page, it says, what will you design? So for the design boards, you can really use any format you want. I always use social media, Facebook posts, just because I'm always posting to Facebook. They also have like a handy little tool that'll automatically resize it to be like a different size, like an Instagram post or an Instagram story, and it'll do that automatically. So I go right in and just start with a blank design board. And then they have like a million trillion different templates you can use. But for these, I do blank. Start blank, fresh, clean slate. And then you can look wherever you want. So if you already have your furniture and stuff in mind, then you can, sorry, I keep getting messages. If you already have your furniture or anything you're starting out with in mind, you can just start there. I save everything in LTK because that's just like the easiest way for me to organize things, but you can use whatever you want, like Pinterest or whatever. So today we're going to do a bedroom, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the bed. So you just want to open up your website, your web page that you're going to use, and then this is not going to be a great image to use for a design board. What we want is something that doesn't have much in the background. Like, so I usually try to find something with high contrast or that's like white already, and that a perspective of the furniture piece that shows like the perspective that you want. So I'm going to want the bed from face on. So I'm just going to right click and copy the image. And then I'm going to go back over to my new Canva board here. I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste. And there it is. But one thing that this does have is it has a white background. So anything else we bring in, it's going to show the white background on top of it. So that's where the Canva Pro comes in handy, because you have the most amazing tool in the world, which is the background remover. So you go edit image, background remover, and you're not going to be able to tell in this one. It's not going to be as impressive because it's going to look the same. But now there's no white background around this bed. All right, so next maybe we'll stick the rug in here. Out of stock. That's okay. We don't really need it in stock right now for this. Let's see. So we're going to right click, copy image, right click, paste. Okay, so now I'm going to rotate it, and then we're covering up the bed. So we're going to use the position tool to send it backward. So now you can see how the bed doesn't have that white around it anymore. I'm going to just make this a little bigger for now. And then let's do the nightstands next. Okay, so for the nightstands, I think we'll do like a face-on view of those as well. What's happening here? There we go. Oh, okay. So, oh, those are sold out. Bummer. But so for Target, you actually can't copy and paste. I forgot. So if you want to do something from Target, what I always do is I just take a screenshot. And so I just Command-Shift-5 because I'm on a Mac. And I capture what I want. Then I'm going to go back to Canva and I'm going to upload. So upload media. I have recents pulled up. And so it's just going to import it here. So I'm going to bring this over. I'm going to size it down. Then I'm going to edit image, background remover. Sometimes it takes a minute. Sometimes it takes forever. Okay, now I want 2 of those. So I'm going to keep this highlighted and then I'm going to duplicate it. So here's duplicate. It's that little plus. I'm going to move it over. It looks like it didn't save the background remover. So I'm going to remove the background of that one. Okay, now what are we going to do next here? Let's go with maybe the bedding. I think I would prefer like a different bedding on there. So we're going to copy the image and paste it on here. So this one looks tricky, right? So let's try background remover and see how we do with it. Okay, that worked really well. So I'm going to just kind of try to like resize this so that it fits better on the bed. And it's not going to be perfect. Like these will never really be 100% perfect, but it gives you like a really good starting point, you know? I'm going to try to cut that plant off a little. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. Now the next thing we'll do is we can put the pillows on the bed. So we're Target again. So I'm going to Command-Shift-5 or however you take a screenshot, and I'll let that save. I think a few of these are Target, so I'll just go ahead and get them at the same time. I used to work for Victoria's Secret a long time ago, and they called it batching. They say it's more efficient when you do all of one thing and then all of the other. So I'll go through and I'll get all the Target ones, I'll screenshot them, and then I'll upload them all at one time. What else do we have from Target here? Plant. I think that might be all from Target. Yep. Alrighty. So I'm going to come back over. I'm going to upload those 4 things that I just screenshotted, and now we'll have them all ready to go. In the meantime, I'm gonna grab the bench. Let's see, I had a few choices for bench, but then I think I liked this one the best. And Wayfair is an easy one. So I'm gonna get the straight on view. And I'm just gonna right click, copy, right click, paste. Wait for it to load, background remover. Cool, and then I'm gonna resize it a little bit there. Then, let's see, so I would also like to add a chair and a dresser. Oh yeah, that's right, we uploaded our chair. So I'm gonna background remover. Resize. And then I want this chair to be facing the other way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it. So you can flip horizontal or flip vertical. In this case, we want to flip horizontal. I'll put that little beauty right there. Then we're going to put our dresser in. Let's see. I think the one I ended up with was this one. So this one, we want to get not quite a straight on, maybe like an angled view. I think that'll be good. So this isn't letting me copy and paste. We're going to try enlarging it. So I clicked on the image once and that lets me use the right click and copy. So you can use also Command C and Command V, which I tend to do without realizing it. So if you don't see me right click, then that's probably what I've done, just as a little background there. Background remover. We're going to resize. Okay, so this is looking a little bit small to me in comparison with everything else. Also, I'm realizing things are a little bit off center. So we're going to kind of readjust all of these things. Canva has these nice lines that you can use to see kind of where things are. So this solid line means it's centered on the whole page. The dotted line means it's centered on what is behind it or whatever, what's around it. So it's centered on the bed right now. Also, if I want to move these things together, then I'm going to hold down the Shift key. So I have the bed highlighted and I want to, or I mean, I have the bedding highlighted and I want to move it with the bed. So I'm going to hold down the Shift key and then I'm also going to click on the bed. And that is going to select both of them. And I'm going to group. So now they're a group and they will move together wherever I put them. So I'm going to center them on the whole board. I'm going to move this over a little, move our nightstands a little. I'm going to center our rug. There we go. But I feel like this stuff might be a little big and maybe we just want to move it up a little. No, we're going to make it smaller. So I have everything highlighted right now. It's not grouped, but it is highlighted. So I'm just going to make it a tiny bit smaller. I think I want the rug a little bigger. So this is all just a process of like seeing what works. And these design boards are much more for visual than they are, like they're for like a visual concept more than they are for scale. So it's always really important to measure things too, to kind of have a furniture layout that you're going off of before you do one of these boards, if you are doing it specifically for a particular room. Otherwise, you're going to end up like just putting these whatever sizes you want, and then you'll realize that none of it's actually going to fit in the space. So don't forget to measure. Always, always, always measure. All right, so the next thing we're going to put in is our plant. I think we'll put that on the dresser. All right, we're going to background remover. And we will put you here. Little plant. All right, then let's do the pillows on the bed. So I like this comforter. I think it's cool and fun, but I don't love the pillows that are here. So we're just going to kind of cover them up. So those were from Target, so they're in uploads. I'm going to do a few of these bigger yellow pillows that'll look good with and pull from the chair. So I just kind of size them down to like scale with the bed. All right, and then I'm going to duplicate that one again. Background remover. And then while that's going, I'm going to do this other one, which is really cute and fun. Edit image, background remover. Sometimes it's tiresome to wait. I always want to like get ahead of myself and just start working on other stuff in the meantime. But so again, like this isn't perfect, but it's not really meant to be perfect. It's just meant to give an idea of the concept, you know? And then we have another fun little knot pillow from Amazon that we're going to throw in here. Currently unavailable. Dang it, Amazon. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Copied, pasted, Command C, Command V. I'm going to resize this down while it's loading. Put that there. That's fun. So I was making this and realized, like, I feel like it's looking a little bit dull still. And I think it would be really fun to add some wallpaper. So found this wallpaper from Spoonflower, which I love. Spoonflower has so much cool stuff. You can get wallpaper, fabric, they have like bedding, pillows, all that kind of stuff. And it's all user created. So when you buy the stuff, then like an artist is getting the commission for it. So Spoonflower also you cannot copy and paste. So we're gonna just screenshot it. And it's just kind of like a learning curve or whatever. You get used to which ones to screenshot and which ones not to. Which ones to just copy and paste. It's so much easier to copy and paste, but it's not a big deal to screenshot either. On the mobile app, which I'll do another video soon on how to do these on mobile because it's also really easy. Everything is screenshotted. Okay, so we're going to upload that. And again, I just tried to get an image of it that didn't have anything else in the picture, was like a good straight on view. So right now we've got these, and this is not like a great representation of how the wallpaper actually looks. But so you can see it is a pretty big repeat. So we're going to try to keep it a pretty big repeat, but not make it like gigantic by stretching it all the way across. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate it. And we're just going to duplicate it across here. Maybe we'll pull that in a little. Then we're going to duplicate it again. And it's going to do it like that. I'm going to pull it down so that the pattern kind of lines up. Again, not the most important thing in the world, but Okay, so obviously this is covering up all of our stuff. So I'm going to highlight all of these and then position, and then I'm going to push 2 back. Ta-da! Okay. Now I'm going to mess with some things here to get my scale a little bit better. We're going to bring all of this back down. Because with the wallpaper, then we're going to want to have like stuff on the floor too. Otherwise, it's just, I don't know. I think it helps with the perspective. So we'll duplicate another one of these over. Send it to the back. Oops. Okay, so kind of have the wallpaper like, we want to have it kind of at a transition point where the floor would be. I do have some flooring in here that I'm just going to pull in to make life a little easier. And we'll just pretend this is going to be our floor. So I'm going to put it kind of at the transition point of the, like where the nightstands and the furniture start. So I'm going to send it to back, but then I'm going to pull it 1 forward because it's in front. We want it to be in front of the wallpaper. Then I'm going to duplicate it and move it over here. Do the same thing to back. I'm going to pull it 1 forward, 2 forward to be in front of the wallpaper. All right, so we're looking really good here, but the things that we are missing still are sconces. I think I want to put sconces rather than lamps just because they're fun. These are plug-in sconces, so they function pretty well as lamps. So Amazon, I'm going to enlarge it and then copy. Command V. And we only want 1, obviously, in the photo. So I'm going to cut out the second one. I'm going to background remover. Make this a little smaller. We'll put it up here over the nightstand. Duplicate. I don't know why it's not duplicating with the background remover. And then so I'm lining them up so you can see these lines across, so they're going to be the same height. Okay, background remover. So the last thing we are going to want is going to be art, which, so pull that in. We're going to put it up here. And we're looking really good here. All right, so now we have a super fun, a little bit maximalist boho bedroom concept. And once we get everything nailed down, then we can share. You can share a link. You can even put links on the items specifically if you want to, and then share it that way. Or what I always do is I just download it. So I'm going to download, I push share, download, and then I like to make the quality a little bit better and save as a PNG. Oh, look, I'm a design guru. Thanks, Canva. Isn't that exciting? Done. So we'll call it boho bedroom. Then you can save it, obviously, wherever you would like. I'll just save it in the Airbnb group. But now you can use it wherever you want. And that's how I make design boards in Canva on desktop. So the next video that we'll do, I guess, if anybody's interested, is how to use it on mobile. And then additional videos we might do would be how to use it for like marketing for your STR, how to use it for social media posts, how to use it for creating like listing photos, like adding to your listing photos. There's so much that you can do with Canva. It's amazing. All right, so here I'm going to put the link to sign up for the Canva Pro subscription. And again, it's only $13 a month, and it's an amazing tool for so many reasons. I'll also put that in the post for the video. And already follow Hayes and Company Interiors. And then also you can join us at the short-term rental and Airbnb furniture and design group. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys soon. How did I do?